Noah.
Hey.
Noah Hendrix. You have a question? Let's hear it.
Okay, my question is kind of regarding something you've been talking about lately in some of the shows.
Yeah.
In regards like a legal entity.
Yeah.
And you said last week, I think, that every startup should have a lawyer. And I was curious as to kind of more expanding on that.
Sure.
Like what role should a lawyer play necessarily in a startup?
Yeah.
And also, are there certain kinds of lawyers? Because lawyers specialize, of course.
Yeah.
And is there a certain kind that we should look for? And also, like what should I expect to pay a lawyer? I mean,
yeah. These are all great questions. When you're a first-time entrepreneur, I take it.
I'm a student right now.
Okay, great.
An interest in entrepreneurship.
Right. So when I was early in my career, I was terrified of the concept of a lawyer, terrified about the bills. It's very scary. Luckily, there are lawyers who specialize in startup companies. And they understand that if they get in early at the startup company, they can build a relationship and then get more business down the road. So almost every law firm has people in there who are responsible for being like rainmakers and recruiting these new companies. And they will do things like flat rate for you or discount their services. Even if you're raising venture capital, some of the VCs in the Valley will make their fee in the closing the round contingent on it closing. So you can work with them to close a round, and if it doesn't close, you don't owe them anything. And you can be aggressive. We were talking before, I don't know if you heard the call about sales, but you can be very aggressive about saying, can you help me out? I've got this great idea. I'd like you to, can you maybe give me lower fees, or can you set this up for me at cost? And they might do it. And I've done it in my career. Lawyers are very flexible in that way, and they like to get new business and like to be involved in exciting new projects. So where are you based?
Near Kansas City, Missouri.
Yeah, so Kansas City, I don't know anything. I only know the Valley, LA, New York. But you're going to have to look for people who have raising capital, venture capital on their website. The best thing to do is go find some startup companies in your area, talk to the CEO, and say, who's your lawyer? Can I get an intro?
I see.
There you go, right? Pretty easy. Or your friend works at a startup company. So if you had a friend who worked at Mahalo, you could ask them, hey, can you ask Jason, maybe I get a lawyer referral? I love to give a lawyer referral. It makes me look good to my lawyer. If my lawyer gets business from me, they're going to give me a discount. They're going to be good to me. They're not going to charge me as much for hours. I can't tell you how many people I refer to my lawyer all the time. You want a great lawyer? I'll give you my lawyer. He's great. Joey from Fortis. Awesome. And then when Joey sends me his bill, I'll be like, hey, Joey, can I get a little discount over here? I sent you 3 businesses. And I mentioned you on This Week in Startups. Joey Tran, Fortis, right? Great guy. So they're going to be more than willing to do that. And yeah, there's a lot of basic things you need to do. You need to set up a corporation. You may have heard the caller before. You need to have vesting of the shares and all this complicated stuff. And if it's a good lawyer, they're going to walk you through all this. And there's a lot of blogs about startup companies and lawyers as well. Thank you for the iced tea. Noah, does that help you out a little bit there?
Yeah, I think that's pretty much what I was asking.
Okay. And if you want to come to the TechCrunch conference, you're invited as my guest.
Oh, thank you.
September 14th and 15th. As a student, this would be a very good thing for you to do.
Yeah,
I don't want to tell you what to do.
Going.
I would never tell you what to do. But don't be stupid. Come to TechCrunch, because you're going to meet everybody. And that one event could change your life. You may go there and get a job at a startup company. You may meet your future partner. That's why going to these events and being present is so important. TechCrunch 50, September 14th and 15th. If you don't have the money, get on a bus. Sleep on a couch. Do what you got to do. But be there.
All right, I will do that.
Okay. I'll talk to you soon, Noah.
All right, thank you.